Hey everybody, it's Steve. How's it going? My channel here that you've discovered or accidentally tripped on like a tripwire is called Still Working It Out, comma, Life on the Road. Well, the still working it out part is because I'm old and I still haven't figured out what I want to be. I keep on running into things in my life, which I think I'm realizing everybody does, where that I think I have it all figured out what I'm going to do. I've made plans and stuff, and then all of a sudden the rug gets pulled out from under me, one way or the other. I mean, divorce or somebody dies, those kinds of things, the things that really throw a monkey wrench into everything. And I'm forced to kind of start over again, make a new plan, and start putting it all together and stuff. And then, believe it or not, then suddenly a new plan has to be made for some strange reason. And that has happened to me several times in my life. So, I'm 57 years old. I really thought by the time I was 57 that I would be actually kind of close to retiring. That was my original plan, was sort of set up that way. But, then life happened. There's an old saying, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Because it's important to plan. Planning is very important. It is. But the big thing you got to be aware of is just because you plan things out does not mean that's how it's going to go. It is not going to go that way. That people that don't plan have other problems. There's always these surprises that get them and stuff too. But people that plan, I'm a lifelong ADHD person, and so I plan, but I plan to the nth degree, right? I plan in such detail that it's all figured out before I even start. The problem is this, though. When I plan, I don't end up having a bunch of backup plans. Like if that plan doesn't work, I could do this. If this plan doesn't work, I can do that. That's what you need to do. That's really, really important. Because no matter how many times, no matter how good your plan is, there are definitely times when your plan's going to go awry. Something really important in that plan is going to get yanked out from underneath it. That's just how it is. And so where I've failed in my lifetime is I didn't have plan A, plan B, all the way down to plan Z. I planned meticulously for plan A. And then when one crucial aspect of that I thought would never be a problem suddenly is a problem, then I don't. So I'm here. Here's my next plan involved. If you still got a plan though, is I'm in a trucking school. So to get my Class A CDL, which I used to have, but I gave it up because I'm a real smart guy. And this is the test site, which is an hour from where I live, for our school. And I've come here to scout it out. And it starts out here. And this little itty bitty road that we're driving on is where the testers leave from. So this road is the very first part with the tester in the vehicle with you. And I've nobody wanted to tell me where it was because it's actually kind of a little bit of a secret. So I got stopped by